Hey, what's up, guys? You're kicking it with Rob. I'm a C5, C6, T10 quadriplegic. We got my boy, Angry Quaddy Cordy. They can introduce themselves.
He's
Ladies
frozen.
and gentlemen, Cordy Transforms, and I'm a T9 complete. Welcome to the show.
I'm still the angry quad. I'm all busted up and shit.
Yeah,
Another day at the office.
yeah, it was one of them days we went out to look at another house, and it was not that great.
Okay, what was the problem?
No, what didn't you like about it? I have problems with everything.
Yeah, the main problem was it was in the flood zone and actually went through a flood before. So some of the floors weren't that great. But it was a beautiful location, just not the house.
It's right by the water, bro. Awesome.
So I'm trying, but and then
Well, that's a good start to this whole thing because we're ranting, right? Kind of saying it how it is. And I think the number one problem, or at least the top five problem I have, is renting a place.
I think that's like one of the biggest problems that we have is we're paying so much in rent that we could be putting that on a house, but we just can't find the right house. Every time we find it, it ends up having something wrong with it.
What do you think? Are you under the impression that you're going to find a house as a quadriplegic and you're going to be able to just woo and just zip right in?
No,
Guarantee, no problem.
no, I mean, I don't think that at all. I think it's about like when we moved into this house, it changed my life. And I don't want to go back to, I don't want to downsize. I want to either have what we have or bigger. But at the same time, the house that we looked at today was right next to the creek and it was flooded many times and the floor was soft. So it wasn't the house.
Oh, no, dude. Absolutely not.
And it's
Sometimes
sad.
having to shit right on the ocean, man. You know, every now and then the ocean gets all pissed off and takes your house and throws it like 6 miles inland.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad because Tara really liked this house. And, man, it sucks. It is so hard finding a place. Like you said, I mean, no, I don't think I'll ever find a place where I can just roll in, have my shower, and all that stuff. But I want a place where it's at least as big as what I have. Because I have way too much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Mayor looked around for, over 3 months or something. A friend of mine, well, actually one of my best friends, is a woman who is a realtor, and she's just pretty much around here. They looked at over 35 houses and rather quickly. And the biggest problem that they had here, there's an area going, well, you've been here, Rob, going past the kitchen where you're going outside and there was a small landing. She was like, well, she and her going like this, what are we supposed to do with this? But regardless, like I think I mentioned this to you before. There was a fucking A team and came in and knocked the shit out of this house. They ripped it half apart, put it back together. Well, one of the perks of being a contractor, I know a lot of goons, so I was fortunate that way. But
I mean, usually I send you, or Tara sends you the house that we're going to look at.
mhm.
But today's house, we just wanted to keep it a secret, go look at it, because I actually thought it was going to be the house.
Okay.
But nope. Gotta keep looking. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
Do you know how to read a flood map?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because find where the flood map is. My suggestion, find where the only floods every 100 years map and start looking in there, because, well, fuck all that flood bullshit. Hell to the no on that shit.
All right, so that floodplain aside and all that business, it's seriously difficult to find a place to live just in general. Like, whether it has steps or the doors aren't wide enough to get in the bathroom or whatever. Like, it's hard to find places in any kind of wheelchair, any kind of for any disability, I imagine.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But you never had to find any place necessarily, but phew, it's rough.
Oh, no shit. But I didn't have to find this place. Like I said, my mall took care of that. But trust me, I found other places. I was a real estate appraiser for 5 years with my dad, so I'm pretty hip to what's going on. I work with realtors, mortgage companies, all the rest of that tough guy shit in my early 20s. So, you know,
I want
I
to
may
shout.
not. You know,
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely 100% correct. I wish you lived closer to me, honestly.
It's gotta be harder out there on the East Coast. There's, I don't know, just more people. To me, it seems like it'd be more crowded, it'd be just harder.
Yeah,
Say
let's
hello.
shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank
Say hello
you.
to some of the boys.
You know, Nicole,
Yeah.
Living and Active, Quad 12 Walk, all them guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, Nicole snuck in? Oh, there she is.
Oh yeah. But you're right. I mean, if I find a house, I know that I am going to go at least a half a year without a bathroom or without a shower. And that sucks. But
Now you'd be surprised.
Well, anybody out there that's a real estate guy or got lots of money, you should go out and build a bunch of, you know, affordable, disability, ADA accessible places. Like, if I was smart, I think that's something I would try to do. Imagine building just in every single town, every room being an ADA place, do like a 100 apartment building or 100 unit complex in every major city or medium sized city in the country. That's what the world needs. Real talk.
oh man. Oh, a whole bunch of Gibbs in one house. That would
I
be
have a
crazy.
suggestion. I have a suggestion.
Maybe a party.
Mall.
Yeah, because they're all going out of business.
Like,
Pick them up cheap.
convert.
Oh, I think my friend
We need some investors.
Matt had said that he wanted to build a community just for quadriplegics, paralyzed people. That'd be
Dude.
crazy.
They're going to be housing. They can't knock them down. What are you going to do? You know, there's ample parking. There's, you know, all the infrastructure is already there. It's just, you know, I think it would be a great solution, but however, it's going to end up some form of housing. It's going to be, regardless of how, who, what, where, whatever it is they do, it's going to be. I mean, you know, what are the other options?
Well, who cares what the other options are? It's a reasonable thing. Like, I never thought about it, but that is a totally reasonable way to use all those old spaces. I I'm sure you can everywhere it's got a mall can fund that within the local government, state government. Who knows the federal government? Should know. That's a great idea. I never thought of that.
I never thought about taking a mall. I mean, it's perfect. You could have a hospital right in the mall and a whole bunch of apartments.
Oh yeah. Food.
You can have a food court and a hospital court.
Everything's one level.
Exactly. Other than the elevators and escalators, but you know, watch out for the first step.
Living and active, is it my audio or is it Cordy's audio? Because I'm getting a little feedback, but I can't. It's not on my end. I don't know what to do.
Quad to Walk said it was Quad to Walk, said Sean.
Quad one to walk. That's Eric Choi.
Technology.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Yeah,
I think we need to get him a different headset. Is that a mic or something?
Who knows? He's got that Captain Kirk shit going on.
So what'd you get into today, Mr. Angry Quad?
Floor training. I don't know what it is, but lately I've been kicking my own ass. Floor training for about ever. I'm still on the floor. Who am I kidding? And then after that, I busted up a medley of biceps, triceps, obliques, neck, and then I'm working on a video as well. I came up with a new idea, and it works magnifique for assistance in my transfer. Fucking goddamn genius, bro.
Yeah, I need help with when I come up to your house. We're getting on that box and trying to get myself back into my manual chair.
Manual's a little rough from the box point because it's the power chair is pretty easy because you can put the back, drop the back, and you can pull yourself up. The manual, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I haven't done it. However, doesn't mean it can't be done, dude.
I didn't know if it would be easier to use my manual chair or if it would be, but you said the power chair, then I just use my power chair.
Whatever it might be, dude. You come here, whatever situation you have, we'll address it at that point in time. Ideas and thoughts and whatever, it's, one of the best things about being a quadriplegic and being stuck in this situation is that you find yourself staring down the barrel of rather unusual situations. And all you have is your grit, determination, and your brains to defeat it. And the best part, you don't really have any options. When you have no options, you come up with a lot of solutions. And then you think, you come up with an idea, you basically shit the bed, and then you come up with another idea, you shit the bed again, and then, it's, you don't have any options other than come up with a solution. You're stuck, man.
Do you find it hard, like when it's around your date of injury? Like I'm going through a lot of mental stuff right now. Like I have these vivid dreams and I hate this month and next month. I think this will be the first July that I've looked forward to in 10 years.
Now, I don't give a shit. I got past that rather quickly. I used to call every July 7th. I called my rebirth day because my birthday is on July 10th. And I spent my 49th birthday in a coma. And it used to really freak me out a little bit. I gave it about a year, 2 years, and I was just like, fuck this, man. No, for what? For what?
I think for me, it's more of what happened to other people. And you know what I'm talking about. And that is really, really hard to live with.
You had nothing to do with that. Nothing.
I know.
Zero. Not your fault. His decision. He made it, he did what he thought was the right thing. Dude, not your thing. Think about it. Obviously he thought that he was a fuck up because of what he did to you. All right. So he decided to take that solution or the final solution, but ultimately that was not your decision, which is another thing. I mean, decisions are all around us all the time, regardless of our injuries, regardless of, whether we have a bun or a wiener, it doesn't make any difference. You have decisions aplenty all the time. Anybody. I mean, Cordy, you can accept that. You understand that. Still there, Chip?
Sure. Yeah, I think it gets my out and everything, so I'm a little silent, but yeah, no. I don't know what to say to that. Just kind of watching chat. So, what were you guys talking about?
What do you been hitting the punch?
Do you get?
Unfortunately not, no.
We're talking about if you got like emotions around your date of injury. Like, do you go through a lot of stuff?
Oh yeah. No. No, I don't. But I never remembered it. Like it was from the very beginning. It was never something that I put in my memory. Like to this day, I still don't know which day it was. I'm pretty sure it was in March. I don't know what day. So if you don't give it any mind, how can you think about it? Is kind of how I handled it. And plus, I kind of with the angry quad on this, I don't think it served me any. So I never let it bother me.
No, it's I honestly, Rob, I really don't see any reason to dwell on it. Real simple. Okay, stay with me on this point. Can you change it?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So things you can't change. What do you do?
Listen, that's why I'm talking about this right now, because I never really let it go. It's always been that burden on my shoulder, eating at me.
Yeah, you got me.
So you said though something to the effect. You said something to the effect that like you were looking forward to it this year, or this year it was better.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right in that.
yeah, I'm going out to Edgar Quad's house for the 4th of July. So I'll be out there for 3 or 4 days. So it's kind of like
your accident was in July.
Yeah, July 4th. So it's nice to look forward to something.
Hey, Court, let that sink in. This is him coming to my house is gonna make his fucking year.
July 4th?
Me, dude, you need a hobby, dude. You need something else going on, man.
It's kind of like gonna be like this every year thing where we go out to the SCI Quad in Marin. I mean, it's such a good time. Being able to hang out with someone that has the same issues, to fight the same battle.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is an every year thing? I'm just getting a memo now, dude.
Yep. Tara just said we went last year. So it's got to be an every year event now.
Okay. Anybody, ask me about this?
Nope.
I got things going on, man. I got things to do. People to see.
We booked it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
have to,
whatever, dude. You know, we'll come over and fuck around with whatever it is. We'll get you hooked up with whatever we need to get you hooked up with, and you change your place, you change your mind, bro. Something else, different perspective. It just is what it is. And if you find solace in that whole thing, dude, I'm gonna support the fuck out of you, and I'm gonna break your balls down to just crumbles, man. Nothing but love. Just appears that you're getting your balls busted, but it's just mad endearment.
listen, I look forward to it. The last year, I was kind of scared to go because of all the shit you can do that I can't. But it's getting better.
Like what?
Oh, I mean, man, I think when I was out there, I don't even think I could transfer myself at that time.
Okay, that's it.
So, I mean, so
Well,
much. Yeah. Like I've been working on my car transfers.
that was a big step.
Please, we'll get through all that, dude. It's just trying. Let's face it. You weren't really trying this shit before, Rob. You
No.
know, no try, no chance, man. I mean, hey, Cordell, uh, how long after you got busted up were you able to go from point A to point B, a la you, just Cordy style?
Well, right away, really. As soon as they let me, like I think my mom and my sister got me out of the bed way before I was even supposed to. We were out there smoking cigarettes and got in trouble. Like I was getting around right away, but I was in a weird spot where if you looked at my X-ray, it looked like nothing happened. It was just a freak kind of trauma. I don't know. I was able to do everything right away.
Hey, God bless, bro. God bless. Took me over a year and a half.
Yeah. I do.
Well,
Before we go too far, though, I do want to kind of point out something with what I think Rob might have been getting at, or at least something that came to my mind was I think it would be cooler, or maybe even better for us mentally if we looked forward to the day that the accident happened. Maybe not like with excitement, but at least with reverence or like
how about
in a
contempt?
positive light.
With contempt.
Well, contempt, and well, then you're always stuck on it, and you're dwelling on it, right?
I agree.
I don't know. Am I wrong, Rob? Like, was that kind of where you were going? I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do. I don't look forward to this time of the year. I used to fight these battles, these dreams, like they don't stop. I'm on medication just to make the dream stop. It's insane. If I don't have medication, these dreams are so bad that I wake up screaming.
That is a little rough, though. Hey, Cordell, I gotta tell you, I like your attitude with change your perspective, change your mind type thing. And it makes sense. Makes sense. It's just, and if you're gonna dwell on it, and if you're going to be, having a situation with an approaching whatever it might be,
Yeah.
fucking A, you can't hide. Sun goes up, sun goes down. Another day comes up, another day goes down. It's coming at you. It doesn't make any difference, dude. If you have a dragon coming at you, all right, you only got two options: run away or hide, or put up your fucking dukes, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy from where I was to where I am now. I mean, I love it. I love being more, except for my one car transfer. Angry Quad goes, you can do that yourself.
Yes, you can.
That board is hard to get under my ass myself.
Have you done it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Never mind. Let's change the subject. You haven't done it yet.
So So that kind of brings me to another thing. I kind of downplayed the fact that I could do everything right away, but I really couldn't do it until I went to rehab and did it like hundreds of times, and kind of perfected it. Like, yeah, I could transfer, but it was trash, and I was putting myself in a dangerous situation. So, like, I agree with Angry Quad. You got to do something like 100 times before you're really doing it.
Dude.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good point. Is all I'm just getting at.
Living Inactive said something, and no, I mean, if I didn't have the meds, I would probably go insane. They do help me, honestly. Mentally, I mean, I'm in a better place than I was 10 years ago.
Hey, dude, whatever gets you through tonight, dude. I despise prescription medication. I find it's all addictive. I find it's all bullshit. I do not subscribe to prescription. I just don't. I don't. I've never been a fan. My whole problem in my entire life is fucking beer and cigarettes. Other than that, all the meds, it's one of those, I don't get a kick from cocaine, mere alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Keep going on, dude.
And see, that's another thing that I've been thinking about in my head. Like, I used to drink beer. Obviously, liquor was my issue. And that's why I'm in this chair. But I've been battling this for weeks now. Do I drink a beer? Do I not drink a beer? Do I talk to my doctor about it? Is it okay?
Well, it's real simple. You have problems with alcohol. Would you say you have problems with alcohol?
Liquor.
Or it's just when you drink the hard liquor, dude?
It was just the liquor.
Okay. What did we just talk about? Change your actions, change your life, change your freaking thoughts, change your life, change whatever, change your life, change. If you're eating Twinkies all day and you wonder why you're 600 pounds, I have a suggestion. Don't do that. It's willpower and understanding what you can do and what you can't do. I mean, for fucking A, you're a quadriplegic, all right? There's a very distinct possibility you're not going to get up tomorrow and go fucking run the Wanamaker mile, all right? That's just something that it's just not going to happen. So, it's stay away from the fucking booze, bro. It's quite simple. That shit fucks me up. I don't even bother with that shit.
No, but
Sure.
I am wondering if it has properties that would help me, like UTIs. I was just. Go ahead, Cord.
So, as somebody that has kind of seen it from both your guys' perspectives, but has never taken medications for those issues, and only remedied them with alcohol and drugs, would you, or I should say, how do you feel about one over the other? Like, would you prefer to take the medications to feel better, or to remedy it with, beer or whatever, or weed, or preferably not heroin or something, but you know what I mean? Like, what would you tell a guy that didn't know anything about medications, but,
Oh, I'm sorry, boys. Continue.
Well, I know what Angry Quad would say. No meds.
No,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
well, I'm wondering what you'll say.
I have went off some of my meds, and yeah, I would like to be med free. Unfortunately, I have a lot of other issues than just being in a chair. And I think that's where why I get mad so much, because people look at me, they see me in a chair, they think I'm a quad or a para, but they don't see all the other battles I'm battling. It's fucking insane.
I understand that completely. However,
So does the medication help, though?
Yes. For me.
Dude,
Yes.
I gotta tell you, if I was your doctor, I'd put you on a strip of placebos and see what happened. Just for shits and giggles. Some of this shit is more over mind over matter, and matter over mind, and it's just one of those, And I understand that this is something, you want to strip medicate instead of self-medicate. You can also try this. Don't medicate. Believe it or not, I don't live off of beer. I don't drink beer to get fucked up. I don't drink beer for anything.
No.
I drink beer because I like drinking beer, and it gives me something to do. It makes me feel like a savage when I'm working on shit. It's just, other than that, no reason for it. Typically alcohol is really not that good for you. I've heard anyway. To me, the jury's still out on that one, but to each his own, dude. You're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. Everybody's gonna do whatever they're gonna do. You pick your own poison. You make your own road. You do what the fuck, man.
I mean, it's hard though.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's cool.
Of course. Of course. I like my boy Lee is just crushing it today.
yeah, we'll have him on the 24th of this month. Or is it 27th? 24th. We'll have
24th.
him. Yep.
Wednesday after next, right?
Yep. And I have a
Forward to it.
good friend, Matt, joining us next Wednesday. And he's quite the guy. So you get a kick out of him.
I'm looking forward to it, actually. Looking forward to it. Me and Lee, looking forward to it there, boss. All right, enough of this fucking, mind buzz therapy shit that we got going on. All right, we went through the housing problem. We went through, mental spastic psychosis. Other than that, what do you guys do with your day other than, what you got going on now?
Well, yesterday, I worked on some music for Cordy, sent it over to him. He thought I might have sent him a virus, so I don't even know if he listened to him yet.
No,
That's a little
I
funny.
didn't. I opened the email and it was all red and there was bells going off. It said, "Don't open this. They might steal your identity." And so I fucking didn't open it. Until I talked to you, I was just waiting to talk to you. I mean,
Yeah, I got the gain up
I
to
know.
high here.
Yeah, man. No viruses, bud. Just music.
Dude, you did not end up with like a cold sore or something like that?
maybe with my luck.
Just by opening an email.
I don't know. I'll check it out. Well, hopefully there is a virus and it shuts all my stuff down and I'll be off the grid.
I can make that happen. I got a guy. I got like 2 computer nerds, dude, and they one guy was actually working for a big insurance company, and that was his job to deal with that type of that ransomware shit. Like he was the guy that come in to figure out what the hell's up with that. And not only that, but he actually grabbed some of that stuff and he's got it in his meat locker somewhere. And I'm like, why do you have that? He goes, I don't know. Shit happens. Maybe I need to send it to somebody. I was like, why do you tell me this, dude? Don't tell me any of this. I'm never opening anything you send me ever again. He goes, not a bad idea. Telephone from here on in, kid.
Oh, yeah, but it needs to be a
Carrier
smartphone.
pigeon.
I'm working on a video right now. Towards the end of it, you listen to what I got to say. That and do me a favor. Shut the fuck up about the phone, bro. It fucking pisses me off. I know I have to deal with that. All right. I guess we're going to shift the entire conversation to technology. All right. I know that I have to go and do this. I want this like I need. What do you have? Didn't you give you syphilis or something, Court? All right. So, I don't want a communicable disease. So, I know me. I know what my attitude is. If you give me this, I'm going to use this. And if I use this, I'm going to overuse it, and I'm going to be another fucking zombie. And I know, yes, it's all control. I get it. But, my life is complicated enough without another thing. Because not only do I got to deal with that, but now I want to start dealing with something like a program called Fusion 360, which is 3D design software. And you can make a freaking space shuttle with this thing. And I'm like chomping at the bit for the last 2 years. I mean, like, I got to do this. I don't want to do this. I got to do this. I don't want to do this. Because it's going to take more than another 10 minutes, dude. I just got, like, I'm working on, saving the world. So,
And you got this going for you. As soon as you do it, you can have AI help you through it. The whole way through.
Yes.
Which gets us to some more real talk. It's something I want to ask you guys about. What are your thoughts on AI?
I mean, my thoughts is, like it or not, it's here. So you better get used to it. And the people that are taking advantage of it, good for them. Good for me. Good for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we've already let it in the house, you know what I mean? If we've already let the devil in the door, what they say is the people that are going to be doing the best are the people that are learning how to use it, right? So if it's already here, you might as well learn how to use it, right? That's how I see it. Plus, none of us have teams. We don't have a lot of money to get all this help. What's a little extra help? It's already going to take over the world. Might as well let it help us. Kind of like the government.
Well, see, now what you're thinking is the bus is coming down the street. You got two options. You either get on or it's running you the fuck over, dude. And it is just simply that way. It's you either, it's, I don't want to be such a big cornball, but you're either going to be, part of the problem or part of the solution, dude. So, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming
sort
fast.
Sort of like the 4th of July, kid. It's coming. Get on it or get over it, or it's going to get over you.
I agree.
But AI, you're right, Cord. It'll help me tremendously with using a smartphone. Like I said, my time, I want to utilize these things. I want to make actual things. And I know that in order to make actual things, I'm going to have to come up with them in the cyber world, or whatever you want to call it, the whatever the fuck net, in whatever the, I get it. I get it. Just because I get it, there's no rule that says I gotta like it. And I know once I start fucking with it, I'm gonna kill it. So, guys, I'm not gonna stop till I do.
I would love to get a 3D printer.
God, I hate you.
But
what was the first thing you print?
Money.
Yeah.
Now, I'm telling you, I'm going to release a video on Friday. I already started. You'll see what I'm talking about. I got to tease you on this one, kids, but trust me, you'll get it. And you're going to go, yes, you do.
I seen that Cordy got something in the mail the other day. Nice little gift from Angry Quad.
Yeah, that thing works sweet. What do you call that?
I don't remember.
That Angry Quad?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, the quad neck strength or something or other. I don't remember. I named that shit 100 years ago. Although I must admit, I forgot to send you some stickers, dude. Send me your address again so I can send you some stickers. only because they look pretty badass on that thing.
Right.
And I knew when I made it, it wasn't going to fit that monster head of yours. And I was just like, he's got mad hands. He can take a look at this, and you can figure out how to fix it. It really wasn't that difficult, was it?
No, I love using that thing.
No, man, it wasn't too bad. Too bad.
You'll figure out, eventually you guys are going to figure out how to use that thing. Because you ain't doing it right. No chance. Not a possibility. No. You guys are 2 brain cells away from retarded, so I mean that in the most loving way.
Wow, he's really going after us tonight, Cordy.
Dude, I'm punchy today, man. Leave me alone.
And
Ugh.
it's good.
Go ahead, give it back, boys.
I would love to weld. That would be amazing.
Oh. Welding is the shit, man. Anytime you can fabricate and put 2 pieces of metal together. Yeah, baby. I just like making shit, dude. I really do.
I mean, you got the Tower of Power. You got the neck strengthener. You have the nail clipper.
I got the fabrication I did for the magnetic electrical connectors for the bike that you have.
Yep.
Yeah, that's $1 million idea, just so you know. I got a safety device that I put for this chair when I'm doing when I'm coming back into the chair, because it just had that one metal plate. I went crazy. I had a piece of PVC. I cut a slot in it. I put 2 caps on it, and I put it over there so I don't rip my ass apart. I don't know, dude. Every time I turn around, I'm messing with something else. You got problems, you got solutions.
That's what I want so bad, is a garage that I can just go out and build shit, make stuff,
Absolutely.
invent.
Dude, we're going to make some when you get here.
I can't wait. Well, obviously, I get the arms of my chair finally on. I just can't wait, man. It's going to be a blast.
You're going to use a drill. You're going to use a chop saw. You're going to use a router. You're going to use a palm sander, and you're going to be doing some finish work.
Nice.
And you got to read and write. Can you read a tape measure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. What about a magic marker? I don't know, anything of intelligence. I really am just breaking fucking nuts tonight, man. Oh, God.
Yo, when end do you take the cap off of the marker? How do you do that? Do you just pull the cap off?
Pull it off my teeth. Gotta do what I gotta do, man.
Oh.
I use the chops. I operate it with my dick, so it's actually pretty impressive to watch.
The first time I used a saw, it was at the trailer in that small, tiny place. And I got my hand stuck on the trigger. It was up in the air. Tara's trying to grab it. Oh, man. But if you give me power tools, I love power tools.
All my tools work properly, so you'll be fine. I had to get rid of the one chop saw because it got all messed up. I couldn't use it. So I used to turn it on and off from like a little electrical switch. So I would turn it on, and I'd just do whatever. And then I had to hope that the thing didn't cut my everything off. But that I used to screw it down to the bench so it wouldn't go anywhere. The only problem is every now and then a piece of wood will catch and it goes flying past your head doing Mach 50. I got rid of that saw.
Yeah, I thought I was taking my arm off and both of Tara's arms, because that was crazy that day. But I'm looking forward to it. I do like power tools.
Well, trust me, when you see what I do and how I do and everything else, I guess you got to go like this. You got to be shitting me, because I just adapt. I have adapted. I'm just doing my thing, man. Trust me, does it still require some ability? Yes, it does. Just so you know, if I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. 3/4 of the population can do it. It doesn't require much of an IQ. Exhibit me, and so on and so forth down the line, kids. And just another day at the office.
I mean, you're out in the garage 4 to 5 hours a day working on stuff.
Okay. It was a little rough, but I don't know about 4 or 5 hours a day working on stuff because training and stuff like that, but a couple hours. I have to be in the garage at least every day. I have to go outside at least every day. I have to, I got to get outside. I'm not a desk jockey, dude. I can't do it. The fact that I'm in this chair blows my mind. Have you ever see one of my videos? How often am I sitting in the same spot? I'm always fucking with something, always doing something. As a kid, if there was Ritalin back in the day when I was a kid, I would have been on it. My mother would have had me on 500 dosages of everything. It's just, I was a little jerk off at school, staring out the window, trying to figure out how to, move the swing set or some shit because I don't like it there. I want it over there. That'll make more sense, but so on and so forth. It's we all have our little peccadillos, man. We all do what we do, and that's what we do, and that's how we do it, and that's why we do it, and there is no other reason. It's just is what it is. And that was some quality bullshit right there.
Yeah, I mean, but you're good at it, and I like that. And your videos help so many people. You have no idea. I don't think you ever will.
No applause. Just throw money.
Just same with Cordy. I mean, you guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Hey, Cord, did you make a new video yet? You got stuck on day 100. What is that?
No, I ain't made a video. I ain't got no want to make a video at this point.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing myself.
Dude, you allow Cordell to do Cordell things. You'll figure it out, my man.
I mean, do you? How much?
It'll come to me.
Yeah. Do you do any training during the day, Cord?
Yeah, I work out every day still, and that's about it. But I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't know what's going on, but want to do something different. It's a little transition period, I guess.
You'll figure it out, man. Don't sweat it.
Absolutely.
It's quite simple. The mood will move you, and you'll get to it, dude. Nobody really gives a shit about that stupid shit anyway. Suck on some of that. However, no, dude.
Not wrong.
Cordy do what Cordy do. What, the last week or whatever it was, you had to go drive 10 hours to pick up your nephew and bring him back? What the hell? That's pretty impressive, my man. 5 hours in the car? I'd be kicking my nephew out the door at 60. But it's what it is, man.
Yeah, I probably would if he talked, but he just hangs out on his phone. He's pretty passenger.
Dude. You know what the next thing I want to make, and I know they already have them out there, signal blockers. I want to be able to have a signal blocker for cell phones and everything else around. I want to sit in the middle of a room, something that goes about 20 feet, and I just want to put beep, block, and just look at the faces of the people around me as they've been bumped off the interweb. Dude, it would just be absolutely hysterical. But once again, nothing malicious. Just, fun for me. It'd be great.
That's pretty malicious, actually.
Oh, what? If there's if there's no real damage, you just see people go, come on, dude. That's my type of malice.
That's
These people would probably kill over.
Yeah, no shit. That's the point. Come on, dude.
oh man.
I know it's terrible, but when I start using fusion, I'll be able to build a body. You can make circuit boards. You can do electrical work. You can build a spaceship. I'm telling you, man. I'm actually sort of afraid actually getting into this because one of my boys right now, he's crushing it. He made a harmonica you can play, and he made it so it'll play any instrument because he can't really use his hands anymore. So you can do any instrument with it. You can create any effects that you want. It's just madness. It really is. It's rather impressive. And I know that me and him, we could do some stuff. Good stuff.
I think it would be awesome. It's Fusion 360, you said, right?
Yeah.
Is it only for Apple?
I don't know. It's Autodesk. I think it's just for Apple PC. It's just, you can get versions of what have you. No, but it's a real printing program. It's like much like a Corel Draw, which is another one. But there's a lot of stuff out there, dude. But it's just, I'm dicking around with something called Tinkercad, and it's a very low level beginning thing. And it took me like, I don't know, 6 minutes to figure out. But Fusion, I'm gonna be in there for a year till I really get this thing figured out. And so we'll figure it out, man. Whatever. Just because I don't want to doesn't mean I'm not gonna.
Now I gotta get a Mac so I can mess with that.
No, you can do PC.
Okay.
Look into it. Fusion 360. The company is Autodesk. Trust me.
That's so you can pretty much build anything you want.
Yeah, I know. Leland's asking I could print catheter supplies. I can already make them, dude. I've already done it. The only problem is with catheter things is at the end with that whole thing, but it's just you figure it out.
Yeah, I have.
You need a tube that's not abrasive, and you need a bag. What do you got there?
This is a 3D printed. It keeps my my hose together. So I get food and water, so it doesn't disconnect. They don't make one that works good, so someone's selling these. So we bought a couple hundred of them, give them away to the nurses and stuff.
Why don't you make your own?
I don't have a 3D printer. That's what I want.
Oh, make a print, dude. First, do the programming, and then after that, trust me, I'm telling you, you're a junkie, man. I'm telling you, you start with that, dude, you're gonna be on that shit like heroin. And once you start messing with it, first, have you guys ever used a 3D printer at all?
No. We have a laser printer here, but not a 3D printer.
What do you mean the laser printer? With the liquid type stuff?
It does like wood, metal. You can engrave stuff, make designs.
Oh, okay. So it's that CNC laser etching thing.
Yes.
You're talking about. No, they're actually pretty cool too. But I'm telling you right now, you guys start fucking with a 3D printer. For the first couple prints, you're just gonna be staring at this little stupid thing. I got hypnotized so many times. The printer I had wasn't all that great.
I think I know what I want for Christmas. A 3D printer.
My boys.
I know at least in Wyoming, some of the libraries had 3D printers you just don't use. I want to look around your community. There might be some accessible 3D printers.
I did not know that. That is really cool.
Man, fuck all that noise. I don't want to share my shit. I want my own shit. And they're not really expensive as well. You know, you can get a Maker Bot or a Prusa. Prusas are actually pretty good. You know, even Bamboo Labs, you know, they're all, you know, obviously it's no longer the new thing. So, you know, obviously as technology gets more ingrained,
Yeah.
you know, they make them faster, they make them better, they make them stronger, they make them motherfucking cheaper, bitches. So,
You're right. You're absolutely right. I would be down there looking at it, just watching it.
oh, it's impossible not to. You know, not only that, in about 20 years, when you need something, what you're going to do, you're not really going to, if it's just a, you know, like a hard object or something, you're not going to really buy this. You're going to get the components, and then you're going to get a program, and you're going to hit a button, and it's going to go, you know, and now it takes, this would probably take about an hour and a half because it's just really slow. But that's in 2026. In 10 years from now, this is going to take 15 minutes. And you'll be able to make this out of 500 different filaments and everything in colors. And it's absolute insanity. I'm telling you, right, dude. But yeah, the first couple of times, you will find yourself staring at this stupid little thing because you got the newest robot. It's human nature. You know, I mean, when you're a kid, you first had a dog. You know, for the first 2 hours, all you did was follow the dog. Then after a while, the dog becomes not a total pain in the ass, but it becomes part of your life. So you don't quite focus on it as much. You still pay attention to it. Oh, there it is. Get over here, Squishy. You know, but still, it's just another thing. I mean, you know, with the first time you bought a car, man, you're probably fascinated the first time you check the oil. Oh shit, you know, let me put high test in here. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna polish my tires and everything else like that. Till you realize you bought $100 car that's worth about $6 now. And you know, it's like anything else. Once what do you call that? Once the luster is worn from the coin, it's just part of your life. You know, and I'm telling you, a 3D printer first couple times, you're gonna be like, what's up with this? And it will suck you in. You know,
Yeah.
but even so.
I'm excited. I have no idea, like, what to look
Oh, that's
for,
cool, man.
but I mean, you're right. You could print something now quicker than you could 5 years ago. So,
Yeah. Hey, Tat, I know you're looking for the house. Trust me, there's a couple $100 worth every nickel. You'll be making your own shit too. She will. She'll be beating you up and making stuff, just so you know. And the kid's gonna abscond it. It's gonna end up in her bedroom, man.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh no. It's just is what it is. She'll be able to sit there and start messing with that little program thing, and she'll be, you know, once again, she'll be making battleships herself. You know, it just is what it is. I'm back in a sec.
So he leaves us alone. How about that? Yeah, I mean,
When you can, you can.
yeah, I mean, this week has just been rough already. I mean, one house we looked at wasn't right. I think we're going to look at another house at 2 days. Maybe that will be the one. Never know.
Hope it works out for everybody.
Thanks, brother.
Listen, gentlemen, I got a book out. Do whatever you got to do. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Speak amongst yourself. However, Angry Quad signing off. Woo.
We're at the hour mark anyway. And next week we have Matt. And the week after we have Living and Active. So it's going to be a good show.